Hey, what's up YouTube? Angelson here, and this is a battle on Haida Mountains, and my opponent is named Doom. And this is going to go along with the theme with the last two uploads I did, all about, playing your maps tactically and building your army based off the map. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this real quick so you can see my unit composition. And you've seen me play on this map before, Haida Mountains. It's a small map, and you've got this stretch of forest in the middle right next to the key building, which is the shrine. And if you don't know, the shrine gives your troops a morale bonus. I'm going to go over my army comp real quick. You can see I have one unit of Yari Ashigaru. I have them spread out. Do not put your units in spear wall yet, because they'll travel slower, but they're just in front, prepped to set up a spear wall. Then behind them I have 2 matchlock Ashigaru, then 4 pretty well veteran Katana Sams. Then I have 1 unit of Bow Samurai. I probably didn't need to bring them, but you get extra morale penalties on your opponents when they're under arrow fire and whatnot. Then I have 3 more Yari Ashigaru, my 2 Grey Guards. I have 1 pretty well veteran Yari Cav, and over off my left flank I have 2 units of Naginata Warrior Monk Cav. And look at my opponent's army real quick. Alright, he has a Naginata Warrior Monk Hero. Then I believe 3 Yari Sams. Yeah, 3 Yari Samurai. And he's got 1 unit of Katana Samurai and another unit of Katana Samurai, and then there's a Yari Cav, another Yari Cav, and I know he has 2 Grey Guard over in this forest as well. My usual strategy with this map is to rush forward and get into that forest, but this time, I cut low on the bows. Like I said, I didn't even need to bring these bow Sams, and I put my matchlocks out front. I want them to engage first. So I'm going to go ahead and play this. So you can see I'm going to go ahead and advance my army. And right away, after I set my commands for my army to advance to that tree line, I sent these Yari Cav at a full speed run. They're your fastest Cav unit, and I just went ahead and decided I was going to sacrifice these guys early on. So that is exactly what they're doing, while my army is safe to move up, and my Naginata Monk Cav move up as well on my left flank. Go ahead and get a close up of these guys as they make their charge up here. And that's, these guys, they did their job. They went, they charged, distract his forces, keep him from making any moves, and let my main army get into position. So you can see the charge here. Bam. I had my guys spread pretty wide though. They really didn't get off any good charges. But yeah, there you go. These guys are gonna get destroyed hella quick, but that's fine. They're doing what they were intending to do. So now you can see my main body is starting to approach and get set up in this forest. It takes me a couple seconds to actually get them adjusted and get those guys into matchlock range. And at this point in the fight I did not know that he had Grey Guard over there, but I do some pretty good maneuvering with my Cav and my Yari Ashigaru unit to eliminate, oh there they go right now, these 2 Grey Guards. And now I'm just trying to slowly push my army up and get them in position to start engaging his infantry. And meanwhile I still have these guys over here hidden in the forest. He cannot see them yet. And what I'm doing with these guys is I want to save them until their war cry is available. The Naginata Monk Cav are awesome because they have that, that mobile war cry, which will allow you to put those Cav units, anywhere you want on the battlefield and use war cry. And a lot of times you have trouble, with Naginata Monk, with regular Naginata Warrior Monks, because, they have to approach the enemy, fight their way to the spot where you want to put them, and then they'll use their war cry if they're still alive and haven't routed yet. As you can see, I start engaging him with my matchlocks, and he's going to realize that I can just continue to push forward and hit him with matchlocks. And here you can see he's bringing these 2 Grey Guard units down, and I respond, I bring my Grey Guard. And I also bring this unit of Yari Ashigaru with him. And he's charging my main lines now. I let my matchlocks get off 1 volley into his Cav, and then I started pulling them back into, my Katana Samurai. And I still got this unit and a spear wall up here. And I don't think I really brought this unit into the fight quite yet. No, I kept him back. But here you can see you know, engaging, you want to engage with cav and spears, and we both use that what is that, Whispering Wind or something like that, I can't remember. Anyways, it's a buff that reduces your fatigue. But here you can see the main infantry lines are engaging, and I went ahead and brought these Naginata Monk Cav, and here is their critical role you're about to see. As this melee starts to blob up on my lines, you know, my Katana Sams can only take so much of this. I go ahead and I bring these Naginata Monk Cav in. First one hits the rear on this side, so now he's enveloped 360 degrees, and they're going to pop off their war cry, which I believe is going to hit all 4 of these units. Yeah, bam, right there. And I have my other unit, Naginata Monk Cav, they're going to come in and hit these 5 units. So as soon as they pop that war cry, look at that. His morale is dropping. All of his units are getting ready to chain route, and I'm just working this side over here. So you want to work on 360 degree envelopment, you know, using your special abilities like war cry and whatnot, and that's the battle. Yeah, I don't even know where his general was in this fight. I really didn't even pay attention to that. So it's a quick one, a short one, but I wanted to show you guys this battle, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Take it easy, and I'll see you next time.